Yo, what's up guys, DJ Hoops back in another video. Today I have another game recap for you guys. We got the Boston Celtics versus the Phoenix Suns. This happened Friday night. The Suns ended up winning this one and they extended their home winning streak to 19 games. Just a tough game for the Celtics and Suns. The Suns had some serious injuries going into this game, and Deandre Ayton was out with the illness. Devin Booker missed his 5th straight game. So the Suns weren't fully healthy coming to this game, but they absolutely dominated the Celtics. Chris Paul leading the way. Javale Mcgee actually was the one that led the way. He scored 21 points. He did really well in the absence of Ayton. And we're going to recap this game. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we're going to get into this. So the Phoenix Suns win this game 111-90 against the Celtics at home. They have not lost at home since the end of October against Sacramento. They're just on a roll right now. They're 21-4, up there with the Warriors at the top of the league. And they're just playing well. They have great depth. As you guys can see, without Booker and Ayton, it did not matter. The Celtics do have a problem with finding that offense without Jaylen Brown in there. Jason Tatum had to do a lot of work, put up 25 shots, went 10 for 25, finished with 24 points. He had a nice hot start in the first quarter, kind of went quiet, and when Tatum goes quiet in these type of games and we have no one else to create offense for us, then we lose these games, which we finished this road trip 1-4. We're gonna go back home, play the Bucks Monday, but a very tough road trip for the Celtics. Hopefully they can bounce back once they get back home. The star of this game definitely has to be Javale Mcgee. He really did well filling in for Deandre Ayton. He brings that energy, and he definitely brings some buckets tonight. He scored 21 points. He grabbed a lot of rebounds, and he just gave us a lot of problems down low. Just a big presence down there in the paint, something the Suns were missing last year in the playoffs when Dario Saric went down. I mean, he's not really much of a presence when it comes to rim protection, but JaVale McGee is, so that was a great pickup. And he was very cheap to pick up for this Phoenix team. JaVale was on the Nuggets close to the end of the year last year, and they let him go, so the Suns picked him up, and he's bringing a big presence, veteran presence. He's making a difference off the bench, and when it comes playoff time, they're going to need that depth. Deandre Ayton does tend to miss a lot of games, so when you got a guy like JaVale McGee who could fill in for you guys, and you got that depth, and that'll really help them. As for the rest of the guys, Landry Shamet stepped in, made some shots. In the absence of Devin Booker, he's been a good scorer when he's a starter. They didn't need Chris Paul's offense as much today. He only scored 10 points, but he did pass out 12 assists. He's the best passer in the league, in my opinion. Up there with LeBron, Trae Young, guys like that. He's been doing this for a long time, ever since he's been in the league. Definitely got to give your credit to Chris Paul. Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, those guys, great 3-and-D players. Just perfect role players to have in your starting lineup. So the Suns really have built a really good team in the span of the last 2 years. Coach Monty Williams, executive James Jones. Hey man, you gotta give them credit for the team they built. Phoenix Suns got a big boost from their bench as well. Cameron Payne scored 17 points. Cameron Johnson also added 16. Rookie Jalen Smith, he's in his second year now. Last year didn't get many minutes. He was expected to get minutes, knowing no one knew the Suns would be that good last year. They made a run for the finals, so he didn't really get many minutes. But now with Deandre Ayton out, he's getting those backup center minutes. He scored 7 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, got a couple blocks, made a difference. He and JaVale McGee were a big problem for the Celtics last night. As a Celtics fan, this game was very hard to watch. Whole game, just a whole struggle for us. It's the offense, man. It's just like we can't create any offense when we don't have that true playmaker. We rely heavy on Tatum, especially with Brown out. Um, we just got two scorers. We don't got a true playmaker that really has. We just don't got the talents to match up with teams like this. Uh, I don't know what we're gonna figure out here. I don't see any trades that we're gonna do, but I mean, like the team that we have now, it's just I don't know if it's good enough to compete in this league just yet. I still believe. Obviously, I need to believe in this team. Just a tough night overall for the Celtics. Just a struggle for the Celtics to move the ball. Only at 13 assists this game, and they shot the ball under 40% once again from the field. It's just the offense, like I said, we just can't create for others. I'm not putting the blame on Jason Tatum totally because there's other guys out there that have to be able to distribute, and we just couldn't do that. Um, just the way we didn't get just playmaking, we have to do better, moving the ball, getting good shots, and when we do that, the team plays good. You could see momentum changing when we do that. But when we don't, and we just can't get stops over and over, you could get stops all game, but if your offense is not getting some buckets, just the problem was we didn't score enough. Just to simply put it like that, we didn't score enough. The Suns, too good of a team to have an off night against. You're not going to win if you're having an off night against the Phoenix Suns. Like I said, all those players on the Suns, they're well coached, led by Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Deandre Ayton. Those guys weren't even playing tonight, and you could see the difference in talent-wise between the Suns and the Celtics. This game wraps up a tough 5-game road trip for the Celtics, which they finished 1-4. Just a tough road trip to the West for Boston, but now they will go home for 5 more games, and that starts with Milwaukee on Monday. Hopefully they get Jaylen Brown back for that game. They're gonna need it. Get back on track. It's gonna be a tough game. Giannis and them boys, they coming off that championship. Always fun when we play the Bucks. Then we got Friday game against Golden State. That's definitely a tough game to play. Don't want to catch them when they're hot. Klay Thompson coming back soon. I think around Christmas. So Golden State definitely on track. Then we got New York and Philly and Cleveland. All teams are over 500 there, so it's a tough schedule coming up for the Celtics. That will do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. This shows that the Phoenix Suns, no one's going to get in their way. We'll see. It's going to be a great battle down the stretch to see who gets that number 1 seed in the West. Will it be the Warriors? Will it be the Suns? That will be a great Western Conference Finals matchup if they do match up there in the 3rd round of the playoffs in the West. But we'll see how the season goes. All I know is the Suns are on a roll. Doesn't matter if they got guys out, they play hard. They got good depth and just, they're able to win games when it matters most. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out. Peace.